This is the first mini lecture for what I'm calling section 3.2 of the notes. It actually comes from section 14.4 of the textbook. We had to skip some material. So this section is about odds and expected value, and in this mini lecture I'm going to talk about odds. Probability is often stated in terms of odds rather than in terms of fractions or decimals or percents, just because they're whole numbers and they're easier for people to understand. Okay, so let E be an event. Suppose that there are A outcomes favorable to E and B outcomes not favorable to E. So in other words, there are A ways for E to happen and B ways for E not to happen. Then the odds in favor of E are A to B, and the odds against E are B to A. For example, let E be the event in which you obtain a multiple of 3 on one roll of a single die. Okay, so there are 6 outcomes total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the sample space of equally likely outcomes. The event E consists of 3 and 6. Though 3 and 6 are the outcomes favorable to the event in which you roll a multiple of 3. So since there are 2 ways for E to occur and 4 ways for E not to occur, the odds in favor of E are 2 to 4. And the odds against E are 4 to 2. Sometimes you divide out common factors. So you could say that the odds in favor of E are 1 to 2. The odds against E are 2 to 1. For example, what are the odds in favor of rolling a 7 or an 11 on a single roll of 2 die? Well, there are 6 ways to roll a 7, and there are 8 ways to roll an 11. And there are, as we have seen, there are 36 outcomes total. So the odds in favor of 7 or 11 are, well, there's 8 ways to roll a 7 or an 11. And then how many ways are there to not roll a 7 or 11? Well, there's 36 outcomes total, and the difference is 28. So it'd be 2 to 28 to 28. The odds in favor of a 7 or 11 is 8 to 28. Okay. In roulette, a ball is dropped into a spinning wheel. The wheel has 48 compartments, 18 red, 18 black, and 2 green. You can see a picture of one of these on page 759 of the textbook. So you drop a ball into the spinning wheel and it lands in one of those compartments at random. What are the odds in favor of the ball landing on red? Well, there's 18 ways for it to land on red, and there are 20 ways for it not to land on red. So the odds in favor of it landing on red are 18 to 20. Okay, what are the odds against the ball landing on green? So the ball, there's 2 green compartments. There's 38 total. So there's 36 ways for it not to land on green. So there's 36 ways for it not to land on green, and there's 2 ways for it to land on green. The odds against the ball landing on green would be 36 to 2.